Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare an ancient Roman pork stew from the 7th book of the Re Coquinaria. We start with the ingredients. We need pork collar, olive oil, honey, vinegar, garum, dates, spices, white pepper, lovage and caraway, and aromatic herbs, wild garlic, oregano and savory. We grind the spices, add 1 date, the aromatic herbs, and dilute with vinegar, olive oil, garum, and a little honey. To obtain a balanced sauce, we recommend 1 or 2 pinches of spices and an equal amount of vinegar, olive oil, and garum, such as 2 tablespoons, and honey sparingly. The amount of herbs is up to your taste. Although the sauce is called jus candidum, which means white sauce, it's impossible to achieve a white color with the listed ingredients. The spices, dates and garum produce a brown color, while the herbs and olive oil impart a green hue. The original recipe calls for thyme and onion. We substituted them with savory and wild garlic, which is in season here, but feel free to try the original ingredients. We used dried oregano because in winter it doesn't grow here, but you can also use it fresh according to your taste. If you don't have lovage seeds, you can use fennel, anise or cumin seeds instead, as these were used in the antiquity as substitutes for lovage, according to Pliny and Dioscorides. As always, you can replace garum with a Southeast Asian fish sauce, colatura di alici or muria, a quick substitute for garum or salt. You'll find the recipes for making ancient fish sauces in the description below. Moreover, our book Early Italian Recipes, Fish, Seafood and Fish Sauces includes an extensive chapter on historical fish sauces and 11 recipes from primary sources. We cooked the pork collar with the sauce and a little water. We cooked it for 1 hour and a half, but the cooking time depends on the cut and the weight of the meat. The original recipe is for elixa, a term that can refer to both boiled and stewed meat in Latin. As an alternative, you can boil the meat, dry it, and serve it covered with the sauce, which is another method described in the Re Coquinaria. If you stew the meat, you can cook it whole or cut into pieces, according to your preference. Although the second type of preparation would be called copadia in ancient Roman cuisine. To learn more about meat throughout history, we recommend our book Early Italian Recipes, Meat, Meatballs and Sausages. For more information about ancient food, read Ancient Roman Cooking and visit our Patreon page, where you will find several articles on historical food and translations of primary sources, such as the Re Coquinaria. You will find the links in the description below, along with the links to buy us a beer and purchase our merchandise to support our work. This stew was amazing, with a slightly sweet flavor that was perfectly balanced by the heat of the spices, the sapidity of garum, and the delicate acidity of vinegar. The combination of wild garlic, savory, and oregano gave the sauce aromatic complexity. It would be interesting to try it with different types of meat, such as veal or lamb, which an ancient cook would have used for this kind of preparation. This delicious dish is not only very easy to prepare, but is also perfect as a main course for an ancient Roman dinner. If you're interested in ancient foods and flavors, Subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.